there, and welcome to another episode.
What's
How
what's
the
up?
fuck is it going, Chuck?
All right, man. It's not doing too bad at all, actually. How
Oh
you
yeah,
doing? Yeah.
I am fucking doing. Before we go ahead and jump into this fucking
The fuck
episode,
does that mean? Is that good or bad?
maybe I don't
He's
know. We'll
fucking
let people
doing.
decide as we go. You know what is cool though? The sexy new hat. Check it out at cutthroatcomics.com. There we go. And before we go ahead and get started, Chuck, we obviously have something to promote, don't we?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Possibly.
one of these. Get a fucking comic book, guys.
Get
Go
a
to
fucking comic, guys.
talesfromthepodcast.com. Buy them up. I mean, all the cool kids have them. Chuck does really nasty things to these things. So, I mean, up to you. Figure it out. I mean, I'll say this much. Our good friend Morgan likes it. And our great pal Chucky. He loves this.
Chucky loves
He
the
does.
comic. He
He
loves the
does.
comic.
He definitely fucking does. So, anyways, Chuck, we are gonna be talking about a pretty fun movie tonight, and
Yeah.
I got a pretty fun guest. Do you want to go ahead and introduce her?
Nope, because I can't pronounce her name. That's
No,
why you
come
did
on.
that.
No, it's 100%
Her name-
why I did it. Come on,
Her name
give
is
it a try.
Melissa.
Give it a try.
Melissa, and that's all. I told you
Melissa,
earlier.
and that's
I'm
all.
not even trying. I'm like,
All right,
it's
all right,
Melissa.
here we go, guys.
She can
And
pronounce her
here's
own
Melissa, and that's all.
Hi.
I said I'm not even gonna bother trying. I already said.
You definitely would. I had to go ahead and throw you the fuck out there on it though. That's for sure. So, anyways, Melissa, how are you doing this evening?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am doing very, very well, and I'm pretty excited to talk to you. I know you're part of quite a few little things that are going on right now, including something that has definitely been talked about for quite a long time. I'm not sure exactly how far along it's come so far, but the house that eats flesh.
Yes.
Which,
I have
yeah.
a little bit of an update there.
Ooh.
Yes. So, a new trailer will be coming out soon, and the projected release date for the movie is December.
Nice,
So we're
nice.
super excited. So in
No.
post, and magic's happening.
Oh yeah.
That's really,
Yes.
really cool. It sucks that the new trailer's coming out soon because I was gonna go ahead and play the old trailer for everybody.
Well, the thing is, this trailer that you're going to share is pretty fucking dope.
Is it?
And yes,
Oh,
so just do it.
all right. So
believe in you.
everybody, here is the
Can't say
trailer
no to
for
that.
The house that eats flesh.
We're all killers, aren't we? It's in our nature to kill. We kill animals. We kill nature. We kill each other. We kill. His blood runs through these walls of this house. When I was a little girl, I didn't believe such nonsense. But eventually, I believed. Someone here has a very dirty mouth. Someone might be careful, might get that tongue cut out, little girl.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
that's only a third of what was filmed. So it'll be worth the wait. I was like,
I'm
I was
definitely
already
excited to see it.
I was already sold on the name as it was,
right.
like completely. And then that yeah, like I want to see this shit.
Right. I also understand that you have a couple other things that you are going to be talking about a little bit here. I know that you are going to be part of the Killer Campout as well.
Yes, working with Brad Twig again. Super excited. But
Yeah.
yeah, Killer Camp Out Part 2. We start
Nice.
filming. We start filming next week.
Whoa, that's
Yes.
definitely pretty
No.
quick, and
Yes.
I've already went ahead and shared that out for everybody to check out.
Check it out. And if anybody's looking to help out and contribute, Brad is running a sponsor an actress perk, like me.
Nice,
yes,
nice.
yeah.
I believe a friend of mine has already been sponsored.
Great.
Yeah, Morgan.
Thank you.
Thompson.
Yes, I'm so excited to work with her again.
Yeah,
Little reunion.
that's who did the picture with my comic book.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yes.
sure if you could see it.
our
you
comic
know.
book,
I did-
buddy.
Yeah,
Ours.
I caught that.
Not
I caught
my,
it. Yeah.
ours.
It's just it's hard to tell who it is from her butt pic. Like-
Well,
It's a good photo, though.
yeah.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I mean,
It says
everyone
it
should
all.
be able to tell who it is. So, and I also understand that you have. I'm kind of curious on this one because this one right here
Yes.
kind of was a little bit different, but Shadow Frame Productions,
yes.
which their channels actually goes to Scattered Frame Pictures, which I'm not sure if there was just a name issue there or.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah. But I'll be working with Matt Lewis, and we're doing the 48-hour film project. This is my first time ever doing it. Are you familiar with the 48-hour film projects?
Where you film something in 48 hours?
Basically, it's you. Basically, you get a prompt. You don't know what you're gonna get until you pull it that day, and you've got 48 hours to complete a short. And this is my first one, and really excited to work with Matt. And that will actually be happening right before I go to Killer Campout. So it's going to be
Wow.
Yes.
You got a busy
Back-to-back set.
schedule ahead.
Yes. Super excited.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's
Never a
for
bad
No.
thing.
Oh, no.
Getting shit
I'm
done.
always busy. Always busy.
Well, I mean, that's definitely the way to go about it. That's for sure. If you're not busy, then it kind of it leads for boring time. So it's at least cool that you're able to continuously be able to work, which is hopefully it leads to greater, bigger things. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, the opportunities that have already came up from what I've done has been fantastic. So
Yeah.
very
Are
great.
you able to tell us about any of these pretty big opportunities?
Well, one of them, I don't know if you saw in the trailer, but Lisa Wilcox is in the film The House That Eats Flesh. So being able to assistant direct and work with Lisa was a dream come true.
Very cool.
Yes, and a little while back, working with Brad and Brad Twig and Todd Martin on co-writing a script for 1031 Part 3 was a lot of fun. So
Very cool. I
Yeah.
actually have the EC inspired cover for, I believe, Part 2
nice.
from Jennifer Ningle.
Jed is such a sweetheart.
Oh, yes. She's a
We
great
love
great
Jen.
woman.
Yeah.
I had noticed that you actually have dabbled a little bit into the special effects and makeup departments as well.
A little bit, yes. Everything's been self-taught and very budget friendly because I don't like spending money. So anything's like, okay, what can I do with A, B, and C and make it work? So yeah.
That's pretty cool. I definitely like seeing people that are able to do any kind of special effects, especially on a low budget and especially without the CGI effects.
Exactly. And that's actually how I even got into the indie horror community. A friend of mine reached out to me, says, "Hey, this director's looking for a special effects artist, and why don't you go check it out?" And that was Nathan Hine to finish up the Sidling Hill. And So he had me on board. I'm like, hey, I'm not a professional, but here's what I've done, and we made it work. And then just word of mouth got me to work on a full feature with Brad Twigg on Deathboard. And then since then, just been fun.
That's really, really cool. I noticed you got some pretty interesting things here. That I'm gonna be honest, like I'm actually kind of excited to go back and check out some of this stuff, like a paranormal documentary where you're playing a cult
Yeah.
leader.
Yes.
I gotta check this out. I haven't. I gotta search for it still, but I mean, wow. I mean, that sounds fun.
It is a found footage mockumentary. So just keep that in mind. It's a
That's what it
ride. It's
sounds
a ride.
like.
It's pretty entertaining. I think it's hilarious, but
Right, I'll definitely have to check that out. And hey, Sean, and hey, Corny, thanks guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate both of you. Hopefully, you guys enjoy what movie we talked about tonight, or are going to be talking about. So I guess I'll go ahead and shift over here for a little bit. But we watched a movie. We did, and
usually, yeah.
yeah,
this was a first time watch for Melissa.
It was.
Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I always get a little bit surprised when something I bring up is a first time watch, depending on the movie. Obviously, this one right here is I don't know, maybe my love of the Soska twins makes me feel that they are at like a Quentin Tarantino level to everybody, but maybe it's just me. But I absolutely do enjoy this movie myself, but we are talking about the 4th of July type movie, a very patriotic film called American Mary. What I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about earlier. Is like, we chose American Mary on July 4th weekend. Like, what a weird fucking coincidence. Like, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It was meant to be.
And I'm just gonna tell everybody it's a patriotic film. So when I go through this, just excuse me if you didn't see these parts. This was the Independence Day cut of American Mary that I watched. So
okay.
No, I'm just joking. But anyways,
I was gonna say, like, where the fuck was that?
Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. In fact, I know that I believe this is one of Ron's favorite movies. I know he's a huge fan of the Soska twins as well.
He's the biggest fan I've ever met.
No,
he's
not. But we're gonna pretend that he is for tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me go ahead and give you guys a small synopsis of this film, according to IMDb. The allure of easy money sends Mary Mason, a medical student, into the world of underground surgeries, which ends up leaving more marks on her than her so-called freakish clients. So it's a very, very vague description, personally, but it's still not false. That's for sure.
Right.
Chuck, why don't you go ahead and fill us in a little bit on this movie, talk about it for a second, and give your thoughts on it.
Okay. I mean, one, it's a great story of like this chick that like is kind of struggling in medical school, and she's
not really struggling in school.
I mean, she's
struggling financially.
She's struggling. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I think the point was there.
I don't know. The way you said it made it sound like, well, she's in medical school, but she's really fucking bad at it.
Whatever. But no. Apparently, she's really good at it because she ends up trying to go to a strip club and ends up finding herself doing surgical shit on someone, and then kind of ends up. I don't know. She makes a lot of money in a couple of days over just a couple of like surgeries. Like, I don't know. Why you do this to me? Why you put me on that fucking spot?
Why? Because you're a fucking co-host. You should be able to do what I do too.
You know what? Whatever. Yeah, like, so she ends up being entangled in this this world of surgical.
You can do it.
Come on, Chuck. Come on. Remember, you do podcasting.
Yeah, I'm
Did
very
you watch
well
the
aware.
movie this week?
I just watched it earlier. You fuck.
Well, I'm just
Um,
saying. I was kind of confused.
No, I mean, like, but it's like she ends up like in a fucking world of being become somebody that can surgically change somebody's life illegally, and also can be someone that can cause lots and lots of pain. And she kind of gets like taken over by it. I don't know. That's pretty much the extent of it. Unless you would just go ahead and tell me what I think about it.
You will no, I definitely want to know what you think about it because this movie sounds fucking crazy. I'm not sure if I watched the same one that you did.
Yeah, fuck off. I mean, this is a film that like I've watched a few times, and I've always liked it because I like the idea of. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in it. I mean, it kind of shows where somebody's mind's willing to go when they're struggling, and sometimes when you're expecting one thing, you get another. And this movie kind of like shows it. And sometimes you make a little bit more money and you do a little more to get your hands dirty. And sometimes there's revenge in it. And sometimes it takes you over. And sometimes I'm okay with it. I love this movie. I really do. I think it's a great movie.
Right. That's fair.
It's got. I mean, the character of Mary in general is like somebody that so many people can like relate to. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no saint. I've been to many strip clubs, and you know how many girls that I've met at these fucking places that are like, "Oh, I'm trying to like, get through medical school." No, Mary's actually trying to get through medical school, and the whole fucking movie, I'm going, "You got this, honey. Do what you got to do, and leave something with you behind."
Well, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
You call bomb me.
Now, where would you put this movie though? If you had to rate it between 1 and 10, where would you personally fill this one?
1 and 10. Man, honestly, it almost gets a 10. I'm gonna say 9.
Almost
I'm
9.
gonna say a 9. Just because there's certain aspects of it I kind of wish they would have gone a little further into, but I think it's a pretty goddamn good movie. Good story, good characters. I mean, great characters. I mean, like what was her fucking name? The chick that wants to look like fucking Betty Boop. What's her fucking name?
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Yes.
Great character, as well as Ruby. And then you've got the fucking Soska fucking twins on there as the fucking vampire
Yeah.
chicks want to be, like there's a lot of like, as a Clive Barker fan, I like weird shit. And this movie's got some weird shit in it. Mixed in with just chaos and blood, and the bloodier the better, and there's a lot of like sex and violence.
Beatrice, just so you know, was also in the Rabbit remake too.
Was she?
Yeah, she played the Cynthia creature as well as Nurse Dana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, well, the Soska twins kind of reused some of their characters. Anyways, Melissa, would you like to go next, or would you like me to?
Oh,
I'll
whatever.
give you the
It's
option.
your
I just
it's
wanted
your
to throw
show.
Chuck under the bus. He doesn't get to go first very often. And
Nope.
Fine. I'll go.
all right,
It's all right.
Go ahead.
So,
What did you think of this film?
yeah, so this was the first time I've seen it, and I've been wanting to check this out for quite some time and just never got around to it. But I was very, oh no, I don't want to say pleased, but like it was good. It was good. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like I was trying to I wasn't going into it with like super high expectations, just because just
Right.
the synopsis of it. I was like, maybe, but this ends up being a really deep story of revenge, and like Chuck mentioned, like to a lot of people, that's really relatable, and how that revenge can change a person, and it was deep. It was deep. But I did enjoy the effects in it and the colorful characters, and I would say a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Um, so for me, this movie, obviously not a first time watch, but a very, very enjoyable watch. Once again, obviously, as mentioned beforehand, this is definitely a tale of revenge, a very, very well thought out revenge story that really takes a lot of time, to say the least. Catherine Isabel, who plays Mary in this, I personally think she is fucking fantastic.
I love
in this
her.
movie.
Yes. Yes.
I fucking love her on everything she does.
Oh, dude, I've loved
God.
her probably since Ginger Snaps. You know, I mean,
she's yeah.
You know, that was my first time of like seeing her. I'm not sure if that was like the beginning of her acting career, but
That was pretty much like
No,
around the first
no.
time she started like getting
no,
like,
she's been acting for years and years, way before. that.
yeah, but that's the movie that everybody fucking really knows.
Holy shit, she was in Goosebumps.
Yeah, what episode was that she was in?
She was in It Came From Beneath the Sink.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Love the
Wow.
Goosebumps.
Wow.
Love Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I knew she was in one of them. I didn't realize it was that one.
Wow. But no, I mean, she's a great actress. She plays the role really, really well. Sean, where can I watch this? I'm
Tubi.
not sure. Is it
Tubi.
American Mary's on Tubi?
Tubi. That's why I watched it on earlier.
I
And it is
watched it on Blu-ray.
rentable. Say rentable on Amazon Prime. I know that.
It's a movie that honestly, if you're a horror fan, you should own it.
I definitely I have this one. But anyways, I think the characters that we get in this with Ruby Real Girl, Beatrice, the Soska twins going ahead and making their appearance as well. I think they're very interesting characters, and I kind of I like the whole message at the end, like near the end of this movie too, where you get her talking about like how she's basically helping these people live the way that they envision themselves, which is a pretty cool concept with this whole revenge tale going on, in between, which I guess you could probably even consider this like a rape revenge movie.
Yeah.
As much as people probably don't want to think about it. I mean,
but that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
100%, and it's a very fucking effective one too. I mean, the lengths that she goes to, how much she's trying to destroy what God,
Dr. Grant.
Yeah, Dr. Grant. I mean,
piece of shit.
But I mean, it's
God.
Compared to some of these other rape revenge films that you get to see, I think this one definitely has a more realistic vibe when it comes to the revenge aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like
it's not like I spit on your grave.
Instead of something like I spit on your grave where you're getting like this, one time fucking thing. That's not exactly what you would want to do in that scenario. Like I don't know, like personally I've never been in that position whatsoever. I probably don't have a lot of room to talk about it, but I would imagine that you would want somebody to really fucking suffer and really drag it on as long as you possibly could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that makes this story a lot more believable.
And also something that I noticed while watching this movie is the fact that, like, talking about like spit on your grave and a lot of movies like that, it also shows that you don't have to be that graphic to get the point across. Movies like I Spit on Your Grave and Last House on the Left and shit like that, like, they all have their place in cinema. They all have their place in history.
Right.
Whatever the fuck. I Spit on Your Grave is a movie that if I ever, which is very, very, very rare, that I get the gumption to fucking actually watch the fucking movie. Like there's a good chunk of it. I just fast forward.
Yeah.
You don't have to always show it all. Jesus
Exactly.
fucking Christ. Now we can show all the revenge you want to. Fucking slaughter motherfuckers, cut off fucking appendages, do whatever you got to do. But we don't. Yeah, this one actually did. The scene wasn't. It was brutal enough.
You should have put that in your review instead of interrupting my part.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. My bad. I thought this was an open discussion.
Now he wants to talk.
Oh, shut up.
Right, exactly my point. It's like, yeah, he had nothing to fucking say when I said describe the movie, but
because usually it's not whatever. Go on your shit.
yeah, usually you don't have to do it.
Fucker.
No, you.
I love you though.
But anyways, though, I really think that they did a great job with that aspect of this film. I think the gore in it is great.
Yes.
I mean, the effects that they how they did everything, it was just amazing. I will say, I even all the way to the ending when you see, and I'm sorry to spoil it, but this movie's fucking 10 years old at this point. I don't care.
You
should have already seen this movie.
Exactly.
But
It's a good one.
when you see her sewing herself up,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they killed it, and I even like the Soska twins and their appearance and doing their fake accent.
Yeah.
For it. I mean, it's all around just a fun, good film. I know IMDb gives us what, a 6 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give it a 6.2. Me personally, I'm kind of on the verge, 8.5, 9. I will say personally that I would say, from a lot of the movies that I've watched, the Soskas have done, which are, I basically almost every one of them. I will say
seen
that
a bad one.
Well, I mean, regardless of that, I mean, I think that this is kind of their masterpiece. To me personally,
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
definitely one of their movies that is just
Agreed.
really, really, really high up there. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's
Underrated.
as far as a
fuck.
rape revenge movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably one of the best ones, I think personally. And I strongly suggest it, and hopefully people actually go and watch it.
And it's funny too.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of everything in this film though. I mean, there's the gore, there's the good story plot, the characters and all that stuff, but there's also a good part of humor. And I was later watching this laughing this fucking movie until this point where I was like, it's kind of getting fucked up. I ain't gonna laugh no more. I still laughed, but it's so good.
What about
Sorry.
the penis guy?
Okay, seriously, no sex. You probably also should get the idea of there ain't no masturbation on top of it. Really? If you got your shit all fucking no, God, no, God, no, God, no. Just like Michael says.
I don't know.
What?
I don't personally think there was as much humor in it as you. I mean, I don't know. I've watched this movie and sure it has its little moments that make you that's the only one though. But me
I don't know. I
didn't
whenever
smile
the
that
introduction to Ruby, before the whole pre-op discussion, is that what? Yeah, that whole just interaction,
Hold on a second. Let me go talk to somebody real quick.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants.
She really want this?
I think it was a very serious thing. I mean,
of course it was a very serious thing, but it's her reaction.
Yes.
To the moment where she's like,
Is this happening?
To be fair, she did a really good job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
Catherine Isabel, is that her name?
No, I'm talking about Mary Mason when she did the surgery, and then later on when you get to see Ruby Real Girl naked.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
She did a good job
Yeah.
on the surgery.
yeah, yeah.
oh, she did a good job.
It healed.
Chuck's like, what?
Everything was good all around. It was great.
Right. Was it as good as that cheap beer in your hand?
Hey, you leave my Keystone alone, motherfucker.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean,
What? It ain't Milwaukee's best, motherfucker. Like, I did the Blue Boys, all right?
Right.
15
there
pack,
with it.
$12.
How much?
$12.
For how many?
15.
So less than $1 a piece.
Shut the fuck up. Keep on going.
Just throwing it out there.
Whatever. Here it's totally different.
What?
What?
No, what'd you say?
Huh?
Yeah.
Jigga who? Jigga what?
Keep going.
I don't fucking know. Keep talking,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
exactly. My point. You don't fucking know.
Are we gonna have a talk later? Am I in
Are we
trouble?
gonna have a no.
I don't know. Am I in trouble?
I just think if you're gonna be drinking, maybe you should be drinking something better than Keystone.
Well, I mean, if I
mean,
had
you're-
more money, I would be.
Oh,
But I also love my Keystone because I love my Coors, and this is pretty much what that is.
nobody likes Keystone.
No.
Oh God.
No.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
no
you.
problem. No problem.
I mean, you
Hey,
might as well be
Melissa,
drinking
I
piss
like you for
water.
like 2 seconds. Now I hate you.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. You're pretty cool. JB's an
Right, I am,
asshole.
damn it.
Instead of buying the liquor that you're using there as your drink, maybe you should have invested in better beer.
Or you could suck a
Yeah,
dick.
there it is. There
Yeah.
it is. He has nothing to say.
Nothing
Nothing
at all.
at all.
You know what? Fuck off.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know I'm right. That's the worst fucking part.
God,
Anyways,
yes, you're right. That is the worst part of it.
I'm really happy that I was able to help introduce you into this movie, Melissa, and I'm really happy
Yeah.
that you actually ended up liking it. I was a little bit nervous. Some people are kind of weird going into some of these movies, especially something along these lines, which definitely isn't like your typical type of horror film. But it's definitely a lot more fun, I think, personally.
No, I genuinely did enjoy it. This is one that, as Chuck mentioned, that I could see myself purchasing and watching more than, I
Right.
think it would be one of those, at least like once a year, like an annual thing, like for the 4th of July. That would be like my new holiday movie,
There you go.
Well, I mean, the name is very fitting.
right?
American Mary. I mean, it sounds like
I will salute a woman that will cut somebody up, as long as that it
Yeah.
doesn't end up being me.
really.
Well, yeah. I mean, if my woman cuts somebody up, like I'm
if
cool
your
with that.
woman does,
And she might.
Oh, but like, so on that note, so thinking about this, if you had to pick a body modification, what would you do?
What a
that's
question,
tough
Melissa.
one. That is a tough one.
Well,
Now, if I had to,
Yeah.
what? Like,
I don't know. I'd probably go with the implants.
Implants?
Like, I mean, I've already had tons
like
of
boobs? Yeah, I kind
No,
of
I'm
figured.
talking like whatever. I'm just not even gonna argue with Chuck.
You
Not
left that
even
one.
arguing
You
with
let
you.
you were like, here's this
I did.
opportunity. Take it.
Yep.
It's fine.
That's what happened.
What do you need? Like cuttlefish implant?
Like Chuck would pick one, but his dick already looks the same as that other dude's. Yeah.
false.
I don't know.
I know. You don't know. It's false.
That's not what I.
It looks
Throwing it out
pristine.
there,
What?
right?
Okay, I don't care what that bathroom stall said. It's all lies. Lies. I tell you.
Lies. What about
Lies.
you, Melissa? So I would like the implants. Chuck would like his dick to look like that.
No, I didn't. No. No, I mean if it was a modification of some sort. Ah, what? Wait. Yeah. It was my fucking low pan. But anyway, I don't know. I'd probably get horns and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'd probably get horns.
Horns.
I mean, I've already got one
Implants?
back here, and my mom said that like it didn't grow in fully, so I need another one. So I probably would.
Do some
Probably
Darth
from all
Maul
the
shit.
socks Chuck uses.
What?
That's
Probably
fair,
from.
Sean.
Can we not
Chuck
talk about the
Melissa
socks? you
doesn't know
fuck?
about it, but Chuck
Let's not
has
talk
a really,
about it.
really bad issue with cum socks.
10
That
years
shouldn't even
ago.
Ugh.
Oh my god. Can we not? Can we not? Let's just
I'm
not.
just giving her reference to what the comment was about.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not the one with the problem. My socks are all clean.
I don't have a problem either. That was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Fuck off.
I mean,
I try to be a clean person.
probably when
Whatever.
your dick looks the way it
Okay,
does.
cum sock.
Thank you. Chuck doesn't even know how to react anymore. Melissa, what about you though? What kind of modification would you go for?
Oh my gosh. I would say if I had to pick something, maybe the whole like snake tongue split thingy. I think that'd be kind of. I think maybe because I don't think I would want to do implants.
I can actually do that better, actually.
Or maybe some kind of like scarring.
Like the scarification process?
Yeah.
Like, I can't really like. Is scarification really like a body mod though?
But it's changing what your body looks like. Like it's not how you were born, so it's modifying it, right?
Right, I guess so. I mean,
Mhm.
with all those, then I mean, like I've definitely had modifications just with all the piercings that I've had over the years.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And like tattoos and stuff. But I would say something
got
that
a
I
lot of
would
those
not
too.
typically do would either be like the tongue splitting or the scarification.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely understandable. Now, kind of keeping it on the same page, though. Say you were in Mary Mason's position.
Okay.
How would you have got your revenge?
Wow. That's hard because I feel like I'm not a very vengeful person. But if I had her skills, I would probably do a similar process, but I think maybe just not as slow. I don't know. Yeah.
Now, don't you think that it would be technically more vengeful for you to do it without having her skills?
I guess so. If I just like went out and was like, "Hey,"
Right,
let's
just
start
like
sawing you in
serrated
half.
knife.
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely gonna last a lot longer. That's for damn sure. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's he just disappears.
It's weird to even like think like I'm a nice person. I really am. So
Right? No.
just
And yes, I had to pee. Sorry. It was just disappears. Whatever. It happens.
Usually he wears Depends, so we don't have that issue.
Well, I'm out. So
Right.
it was because he bought the Keystone. He didn't save money
He
for the
couldn't
Depends.
afford the adult diapers. So let's go ahead and ask Chuck the same question. Let's see
Sure.
what he says. Chuck,
what?
say you were in Mary Mason's position.
Uh-huh.
How would you have gotten your revenge?
If I was raped?
By a man. Kind of like what the tall man did in the beginning of Phantasm 1.
Oh,
where
shut
he
the fuck
turns
up.
into a woman and fucks that guy to completion, then turns back into a man.
That fucking movie. I can't.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Sean
Right?
says that he'd go for a left arm amputation and get a badass prosthetic.
I would probably.
No,
Take,
you don't
take. I would probably. All right. What? Give me the question again.
know.
No, give me the question again.
All right, put yourself into Mary Mason's position.
Uh
How would you get your revenge?
huh. I would take a 6-shooter that I found in a box of VHSs, and I would shoot him in the head.
Vest. Interesting. I
It's
personally
kind of a fucked up question to ask me, but yeah.
really. I
Yeah.
mean, what's even more fucked up about that whole thing is the fact that you get. What'd you say you're gonna get a 6-shooter that you found in a box of VHSs? Like, did you find a 6-shooter in a box of VHSs?
Moving on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Sean actually says that you would just say thank you and confuse the man.
And there's your answer.
Anyways,
I'm kind of done with this conversation.
really
Yeah.
that take it too far for you, Chuck.
Yeah. I don't like what's going.
You know.
No, I don't. So let's just keep going.
All right, fair enough. So, anyways, Melissa,
Yeah.
I know that you, like you said, you have quite a few different projects going on right now.
Mhm.
I know you got the Killer Camp Out Part 2. I do have a question for you, and I know that
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is actually done yet or where it is in the process, but what is going on with the naughty list?
Oh, so the naughty list, it is still in, we did some production. It did have to be put on hold for a little bit, but full intentions on picking it back up and finishing it, and super excited. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just, everybody has lives, and
right.
sometimes you got to take care of life first, and once things get settled and whatnot, then we can all get back together and finish it up. But
Right. I'm a huge fan of Christmas horror.
yes, and I mean, being with the cast and what's been filmed so far, it it'll be worth the wait. The product's going to be so much fun, and working with Michael Taylor, this was my first time working with him. Definitely have the rapport there where we have to work together again and again and again
Yeah.
and again.
That
Yeah.
much fun?
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his work. I know that as far as I know, he really like correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the stuff that he has isn't even out.
Right, right. No, he's
So
very new
like
to all of this. Like the naughty list
yeah,
is his baby. Um, but I'm here to support him the whole way.
very, very cool. When are we going? Do you have any idea when we're going to be able to actually see anything?
I don't have any information on
No.
that yet. No.
All right. That was just one of the projects I've noticed
Oh,
that you
that's
were
fine.
actually tied to that just my love of Christmas horror kind of really interests me with that and everything and just wanting to know more. But anyways,
Understandable.
Christmas horror is a
Christmas.
special thing. It is. It is. I mean, Black Christmas. I mean, the original.
Yeah.
right. You don't like the Blumhouse one?
Fuck you. You know that I don't like that one.
No.
You don't like that one either. It's a piece of shit.
I fucking hate Blumhouse.
I know you
So, I
think,
mean,
but the first two Black Christmas. Yeah.
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 I don't know. My favorite Christmas horror is definitely the Tales from the Crypt and All Through the House.
Yeah.
That's definitely up there for me personally. It's
Which was
short, simple, effective,
and it was
fucking
also
creepy.
it was also the Tales from the Crypt movie.
Yes,
That's
one
where
of the
originally.
Amicus film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Which is
I
a
think has a
classic.
better version is definitely in there.
I do too. I think it's creepier.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Great movie.
So-
Great film. It's fantastic. It's amazing.
Fuck you, Chuck.
Hey-o.
So, Melissa, do you have anything else going on that you would like to share before we go ahead and start to wrap things up?
I think that's pretty much it. Keep an eye out for House Eddie's Flesh trailer and support Killer Camp Out Part 2 and have a fantastic spooky day.
Awesome. And now, question.
Yes.
Is there a way where people can keep up to date with what you have going on?
Sure. So I'm on the IMDb's and I do have a Facebook actor page. It's just literally Melissa Sapienza actor page. Like, follow, all those things. Super simple and to the point.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Can you say your last name again, please?
Sapienza. Well, I don't know why you have such a hard time with
Here,
it.
we're gonna count the syllables. You ready?
Sapienza.
Yeah.
Sapienza.
Sapienza.
Okay. Sapienza.
Who's a good boy? Yes. Who's a good boy?
Oh my god. And just in case anybody was interested in checking that out and following her, I did go ahead and post her acting page on there. So give her a follow. Check out everything that she has going on over there. I honestly can't wait to see some of the stuff that you have coming on. I think I'm probably most excited for the naughty list, definitely. Just for like I said, my love of the Christmas horror. That and the House That Eats Flesh is definitely
House That Eats Flesh. That's kind of the shit that I'm kind of leaning towards. Like, I just love the name. I feel
like I've been waiting on that for a very long time.
Well, I anytime that like there's a name of a film that just kind of like shoots out at me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm like, all right, I have to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah, the naughty list, the character I got to play for that one, was it was so good. It was so good, and the fact that I get to be like this mom that's just like this lush, like it's great. It's great.
Right? That sounds like a fun role. I mean,
completely different than paranormal documentary. Completely different spectrum there. But
what were you drinking in that? Was it Keystone?
I was calling it Mommy's Juice, but
That
sounds really bad.
Mommy's Juice when I was growing up was cranberry juice and vodka. That was Mommy's Juice. We didn't touch it.
Did you ever have any of your mommy's juice?
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. I feel like you were
because we weren't actually drinking, it was Red Bull, but it was supposed to be like, like a white wine, but
so very sophisticated lush.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
It's all lies. You gotta be drunk. I'm just kidding.
Professionalism, Chuck. Professionalism.
I like the idea of
I'm a professional.
Keystone. It's like there's such.
You know what? You leave my Keystone alone. These blue boys get me through the day. All right. You leave my blue boys alone. All right. You leave them alone. You stop your shit there.
The last time that I drank on set, I was actually in a bar scene just as like an extra, and I had a glass of Corona, I think. But it took I sipped the same Corona for 4 hours.
Oh,
wow.
During this bar scene. Exactly.
I think Chuck's had about 5 beers and 4 shots since he's even started the show.
Nope. I thought I mic'd that. Didn't happen.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, whoops. My bad.
Oh, God damn it. Well, our resident lush is going good.
Well,
Oh, man. So anyways, thank you so much, Melissa. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. And anytime you ever want to come back, feel free to.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully this guy will keep his blue boys a little bit more under control.
Hey, you leave my blue boys alone.
God damn it. Well, anyways, Chuck, do you have anything that you want to say before we wrap up?
Well, let's see.
Uh,
Well, later on this month, there is the Fuck Cancer Metal Fest.
I'm
11.
not gonna say it this time.
Fuck off. Don't do it. My band Bastard Sons of Judas Goat is playing the 24th, Lebanon Junction, Kentucky. In August, we're playing a show in Lexington, Kentucky with our buddies in Something Weird. We're doing a lot of recordings right now, and they're kicking ass.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Fair enough.
That's, I don't know, fuck all.
Right. I'm not gonna promote my band in the tour that we're doing because Chuck got super pissed off at me last time.
Oh, well, I wonder why. Your
So-
band. Goddamn you. Fucking goddamn you.
So yeah. So Melissa, in case you haven't heard, my band is the Legitimate Sons of a Jesus Pig. We do everything the exact opposite of Chuck's band because we're fucking cooler.
We're sad and depressing. They're like happy and like loving.
Yeah,
So why don't you do a collaboration?
Because that just doesn't work.
because we play opposite stuff. Everything's
That would be
opposite.
hilarious.
It
You do,
would
like,
be.
And yeah,
It,
it would be like
it would
an-
be, but we don't want to overshadow them. My drumming
Overshadow?
is like way the
Shut the
up
fuck
there
up.
compared
Whatever.
to where Chuck is.
I'm a
my
drummer
bad.
and vocalist.
My
And I have a
bad.
guitar player, 2-piece,
We're 2-piece as well.
whatever.
I do
Yeah, no,
everything on a
you're
synthesizer.
a 1-piece.
Well, basically, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, basically. I hadn't heard no vocals yet. I'm
what
just
is-
saying.
I'm just saying.
Hey, what?
Your vocals are just moans and grunts. It just sounds like a drunk guy gave a mic.
Keystone.
I liked you, Melissa. I really did. Thought you
I'm
were cool.
surprised you don't
Like
have a
Keystone.
song where you just yell Keystone. It's
Please do
coming
that.
now.
I do all the time. I yell Keystone all the time.
Not in your songs.
No, yeah, in the song too.
Oh God.
Because
Well,
I never know
anyways,
what I'm saying. Whatever.
we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching. And next week, going back to Tales from the Crypt, getting into season 6. So be ready. It's gonna be fun. And with that being said, the crypt is closed.